Hi all, my name is Amit and I'm back with the next episode of the Test Talk Show. In this episode, I have with me Mr. Nishant Gohel. Nishant is a close friend, has worked with Mulya in the past and I've known him for a long time. Nishant, I would like to get started with a quick introduction. You can talk about who you are, where you come from and some of your experiences.
Yeah. So first of all, thanks for invitation. I started my journey with Mulya and so I'm an accidental tester.
Like everybody.
Like everybody as usual. So after engineering, I have something on my mind. So by the time I was planning to go in a designing field, I have given the NID exam twice, but I'm not able to clear.
What is NIDA?
National Institute of Design.
Okay.
So painting and drawing is my hobby from the childhood.
Okay.
But I was not aware there is something we can go with the product design or clothing design. I was not aware of that.
Okay.
Engineering I'll get to know, and then I started preparing for a NID.
Okay.
So it's a entire interview process and exams will be related on the creativity.
Okay.
So they will give some assignment and based on they will give dedicated time is 50 minutes for this task, something like that.
Okay.
3 rounds will be their exam. So both the time I failed during the interview phase.
Okay.
So there will be cutoff of 3 different exams and then they will select only 15 candidates from entire India.
Okay.
So very limited seat.
Okay.
Each field will have only 15 seats.
Okay.
Parallelly I have started business. So that also.
Which year was this?
NID exam I have given in 13 and 14 and business also parallelly I was doing.
Okay.
So during that time we are running from call center and we are not that at that time we didn't have a vision of we can enable technologies and something like that. So we are running by call center.
Okay.
It was something related to Swiggy, Zomato.
So one second, where are you from originally?
I am from Gujarat.
And in Gujarat where?
In Gujarat, so I'm from Junagadh. So it's a
Junagadh.
well-known place. Yeah, nearer to.
Junagadh I've heard.
Yeah.
Is it the same place? A part of it is in Pakistan, part of it is
Yeah.
It is that place? Okay, nice.
So Hyderabad, Junagadh.
So, and all your studies was in Junagadh?
No. Till the schooling, 12th, everything was in Junagadh and then I moved to the Vadhavan city. So
Okay.
I did engineering from there.
Okay.
And then I moved to Baroda and Ahmedabad for courses and business.
What was your domain for engineering?
I'm coming from electronics background.
Okay, you chose electronics.
Yeah.
Do you know why you had chosen electronics?
No, so that time I was not clear.
Family.
My family is from a business family. My father is not graduated and
Okay.
he's completely into business. So he said whatever you wanted to do, you can do.
What business is he in?
We are having a commodity business.
Commodities.
Okay, so he has given me a go. But before that also I was having a one dream, which was a hotel management. I wanted to be a chef at that time. I figured it out the college Mumbai. Instead of engineering, I wanted to go there and it didn't work out. My family didn't convince. And then I chose engineering and then engineering also I don't have that much interest. So that time. So I was exploring business idea and what can I do. I was not sure till the engineering was completed. I was not sure what will be my future. So then I started NID.
Sorry to cut you. Were you a studious student in college?
Sorry?
Were you a studious student? Did you study a lot? Did you score well? All that kind of?
Yes. So during the exam, whenever I have to study,
you would study.
I can do whatever I wanted to.
Okay, but at that time in your course curriculum, how much of software related areas were there?
There was only one subject in the initial semester. C++ was there. So somehow I managed to crack the exam. That's all.
Okay, got it. And then you graduated and after that, yes.
Yeah, so after NID 2 years and then I moved to the Bangalore.
So after graduation, you chose, so you found out there's something called NID.
Yeah, during the engineering days.
Is the design which spaces, like building designs, is it software designs?
I have chosen product design. So whatever product.
Any product?
Yeah, any product like this bottle, camera,
or TV, anything.
Watch, anything.
Any product?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So I'll tell you one story. So the Titan Raga brand, that is done by the NID student.
Okay.
Design and everything.
Okay. As a project which...
not as a project.
They got the work.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So it's in design field, it's like IIT we have in engineering, the similar way. NID is in design.
I've also heard of this degree called HMI, which is Human Machine Interaction. For that also there's a design degree.
Yeah.
Is that degree part of NID?
No.
Okay.
So there are multiple institutes well known. IIT is also having a few design courses.
Okay.
Then NFT is there. They are into pure fashion industry. And then SEFT is there.
Okay.
That college is also in Ahmedabad, so it's a building design and all this stuff.
So you tried for NID, it didn't work out, but you had started your business in that time.
Yeah.
What made you start a business?
Group of people, same mindset.
Gujarat.
It so started, didn't work out.
What did you start?
So delivery kind of stuff was there.
Okay. And how long was it run?
1.5 years.
1.5 years. You were actively involved in it?
Yeah.
Okay. Did you ever think that you will go into, say, software testing or automation space?
No. By that time, I had no clue
that it exists as well. So, okay, you tried NID, you tried the business thing. When did you realize the business is not working out?
So, we used to get so many fake orders, and it is going to damage the money.
Yeah.
So.
And most of your orders were from which place?
Corporates.
But even there you would face fake orders. Got it. So you were saying something.
Yeah, so that's why we quit, and then I had no choice, so I moved to the Bangalore.
You moved directly to Bangalore without the job? You found the job first?
Without job. So with one of my friends' uncle, okay, and then we contacted him. He told, come here, we'll do something, and then I came here. Initially he suggested to look for a development job, learn something, do some course, and then start looking for a job. So by that time I was having a 2 years gap already.
You passed out which year?
13, and I moved to mid 15.
Okay.
So 2 years gap, almost 2 years, 1.5 to 2 years gap. So all the coachings they are telling it will be tough to get into development. So go with testing. Okay. Then I said, okay, there is no another road.
Yeah.
So I had to choose testing by that time. So initial time, in initial days, I applied for a Mulia. Okay. And then I forgot. I applied for that company because by that time I was Googling testing companies where I'll get a job. So that time I found from some blogs or somewhere. Mulia is a reputed testing company. So I applied and then I forgot. So after 3 or 2 months, after 2 months, I'll got a call from Mulia.
Which year was this? 2015, 16.
15th end. So I started in 16 Jan.
Oh, okay.
And my interview and everything happened.
The course that you did, you had completed the entire course?
No, so I didn't join any course.
Oh, you did not
so
join.
one of my friend was doing, and along with that I was learning. So many things. So whatever he used to learn from the class, so he was teaching me, and by that I was applying for me as well as him.
Oh, okay.
So and we would divide all the works.
Both of you got the job?
Yeah.
He got the job first or?
Me.
Oh, you got the job
I got in 3 months and he got in 3.5 months.
Okay.
15-20 day difference.
Where did he start working?
He started working for a small product-based startup company.
Okay. How is he doing today?
He's in Canada.
Oh, he shifted out.
Yeah.
Nice. So, okay, then you started working with Mulia. What kind of work did you do initially?
Mulia, so I was having a little push. Why? Because I'm from again commodity business family.
Yeah.
And my first project was into retail.
Okay.
So that was my bigger advantage. And I in first 3 months we have raised. It's about to start project. From the second day I have started working. And there was one guy, Karthik. He was teaching us how to do this all testing and all this stuff. So initial 3 months we have raised more than 1,500 defects.
Oh wow. How is it humanly possible? 3 days, 1,500?
Because there was no validations and all this stuff. So we were 2 full-time testers and Karthik was helping us. And so I was able to make good repo in initial only as a fresher only.
Yeah.
So it's a good journey. It was.
So did you have any learning when you joined Mulia? Was there any formal learning that you had to?
Yeah. So initially, before that 3 months, I used to spend daily 8 to 12 hours.
Okay.
Full day reading. That's all.
And where would you learn from? What resources?
Internet, blogs, videos.
Any particular resources online that you referred? I think Guru 99 and others.
Guru 99 and some software testing help was there by that time, I believe. So I used to read the blogs, Wikipedia pages, wherever I get. So basically I pick one topic, I can go into as much as deeper I can go. So
how long did you stay at Mulya at that point? How long did you work?
Mulya I worked for 3 years and then I switched multiple companies in short span of time because I was very choosy about my work. I have decided my career path and I was looking for that specific work only. So that's why I changed company back to back.
Okay. But when you were doing this, did you face any problem in future interviews where they asked why so many companies and others?
I don't think so.
There was never that big a problem. Got it.
But again, everyone should have stability in career. It is not like that. Some situation will come. Definitely.
Correct.
Yeah, and for few people it may not come.
Yeah.
But yeah, so whenever I'm looking for a company, so my vision will be I'm seeing like I wanted to be there at least 4 to 5 years. So like that I'm looking for a company. But situation, it depends on the people, company culture, we are not sure.
The company that you're currently working at, how long have you been here?
I have completed 4 years.
Oh, you just already completed?
Last month.
Okay, nice. And how is the work there? What do you do?
Good work.
Like so, what domains
why I switched to this company? Because I have decided my career path and I wanted to from one project I wanted to move to the another project where I can sharpen my skills
and not stick at one thing.
One thing. Okay, so for 1 year I work for one project, 2 years I will move to the another project, something like that, and I am having a chance to select the project.
Okay.
So that's why I moved to there.
Okay.
And now I'm focusing on backend automation. So that's my key area.
Okay. So in the entire space of tech stacks, different types of domain, different types of companies, right? What is that one combination that you like the most? Which I think what you said is one is the freedom of choosing and working on different customers, and then back-end automation. Yeah. And then, so what kind of companies do you look for specifically, say, large companies, small companies, mid-stage companies?
Companies, I don't have a preference. Should be good work and good people.
Okay. And startups?
Startup also I'm okay, but it should be reputed startup, not a very early age startup.
Okay. What kind of work attracts you the most? So within the automation space also, within the backend also, what are some of the areas where you felt when you work on it, you like it the most and you keep wanting to do it?
So any new work I like.
Okay.
So I'll get easily bored with repetitive work. So backend, there is a way. Every day there is new challenges, new data, new libraries. So next day, new challenge.
Do you have any story from your work experience? Anything where the problem was very difficult and you got stuck at it, but you kept going at it, and then somehow finally you were able to solve it?
Work-wise, I have faced many problems. Even technology-wise, I have faced. So for one of my project, we were migrating to cloud, and we have to do the automation because manual testing was not possible. There was a tons of data, 5,000 data, 10,000 data. So manually we cannot find a defect. Even there is some disturbance in data, so it is not possible. So learning and delivering cloud automation, that was a big challenge. So that I have tackled within 3 months.
Was there no formal training at that time?
Cloud, even in testing phase, no one is providing a cloud training. Why? Because for a UI automation or in general testing, we have resources. I can go to Amazon, Flipkart, I can pick any website, I can start working on automation. That is UI automation. For backend, I need backend. Some infra should be there which is available on AWS or Azure, and I have access to that integrate with that. So that is not possible. Even none of in a YouTuber or coaching, no one is teaching because they need that implementation. Without that, it is not possible. So if someone is coming to me, how can I start learning backend, or how can I what are the things I need to learn? So there is no dedicated area because for each and every problem, if you are looking for a queue, so there are multiple queues, libraries available, so you cannot learn everything. But if you are getting opportunity, just start.
Yeah, I think that's the most important
Yes.
piece. So technology wise, let's say there were not a lot of or a big problem you faced, but did you face any problem, large problem, people wise?
People why I have faced a problem. So I'm coming from a core business background, small people, small village, very emotional people. I am not by that time I was not aware of corporate culture, how it is happening. So I was very emotional about my work. If I'm raising a bug, it is a bug. I'm double checking multiple times and then I'm assigning to developer and it should have they have to fix it. So that was my ethics. Okay. So one of my, I will not take a name. So for one of my project I was working and working with reputed testers who were having a 10-15 years of experience. And by that time I was having a limited experience. So I said it is not going to work. I had a small arguments and then I was kicked out from the project. And later on, client has raised the same escalation.
That this problem
then they have to fix. Then I thought this place is not good for me, so I left.
Got it. Can you remember any success story you had, like a big success you delivered on something and then it was sort of appreciated a lot and other things?
Yeah, so for one of my project, it was a very new domain for entire India.
Oh, okay.
Okay, and I was a key tester in that project. We have worked in and out. There were lots of third-party integration. We have tested third-party integrations. We have tested in-house product. We have tested gateways, and so a lot of thing was there. So we were able to deliver that on time with very minor glitches.
So what was the big challenge there? Was it the breadth of products or the
breadth of the
depth?
Project? Everything was new. So you need to learn and then you can work and then only you can deliver.
How many people were working on it?
The team was huge, of 15 plus people.
And so what role were you in?
I was into a manual testing. So means there was no automation because everything was new. Micro apps concept was there. So by that time, I believe APM, we were not able to handle using APM. So that was a micro app, not a standalone application. And very tricky part. So initial phase, everything was a manual. But later on, they have built automation and everything. But by that time, I have already moved out from that project. But yeah, that was a good project, challenging work.
You spoke of technological success, and you also spoke of failures. I mean, in sense of technology or people. But do you have a success story also in terms of people? So you mentioned a success story, right? Which was technologically you were able to achieve something. But in sense people problems, have you had a large success in terms of people?
See, with limited experience, I have not worked on that area that much, but I am that much capable as of now that I can handle my team and I will make sure that they are happy.
So one important piece actually which I wanted to pick as part of our conversation was on personal brand. A lot of times when I speak with people and I new students, majorly new freshers, when I speak with them, I tell them about building personal brand, and I see you have built a good personal brand in the space. When did you first think about it, and then what did you do?
So Fundoo Testers I'm building. So I just started before a COVID and I'm pretty much consistent about it. So I'm slowly, gradually moving ahead. Why I have started is because I wanted to learn something new. So in general, for everyone it is not possible. We can easily watch 8 hours movies on series on Netflix, but 8 hours tutorials we cannot complete.
Correct.
So I read somewhere we need to, whatever we wanted to do, we should have either passion or we need to connect emotionally with something. So learning and Fundoo Tester I have connected emotionally. And then I have started. So initially I have started on tutorials and then I have introduced the memes. So that is.
So do you want to tell our audience what is Fundoo Tester?
Fundoo Tester is basically providing testing services Then marketing, we are helping company to grow. We are fulfilling their marketing needs, and then we are providing tutorials and teaching and consultations.
Okay. How big is it?
As of now, we are 4 members.
And your audience wise, how many followers?
Audience wise, I have in general all around social media 170k plus
people who follow this on a regular basis. Do you also have newsletters and others?
Newsletter kind of I'm planning to start, but yeah, I have similar way weekly post scheduled.
Weekly posts on all these platforms.
Yeah, on dedicated topics. I pick one by one topics, and then I.
Who works on it dedicatedly? Do you know dedicatedly work on it?
Yeah, so for content resources, I have one person. I'm mostly working getting clients. My face will be there on the tutorials. Editing, I have one person, so sometimes I'll do, sometimes he will.
Oh, you have learned how to edit your own videos.
So editing, yeah, so that was a tricky part. So initially, I'll tell you one thing. I am the first person who have started in testing space with face tutorial. So till the time there was only faceless tutorial, just screen recording and people were posting. So I have started. I am the first. Okay, and then I need to learn video editing because that time I was not earning, and they are charging 5k 10k per video, so that is not possible for me. So I started learning video editing. I was having a art and creativity angle, so that I have utilized in video editing area, and then I started learning.
So this you said was right before COVID or during COVID period?
Right before COVID, so in 2020.
Were you still working at that time or not working?
Yeah, I was working.
Where were you working?
I was working for no, I started in I was about to leave Mulya. At that time I have started.
Oh, okay,
and then I moved to the Jaika. So Mulya, last few months I have started.
Okay. What was the original idea behind it? Did you always started with the thought that it will become this, or?
No. So I that time I had only one thought. I'll attach my emotions of learning with something.
Okay.
So if I'm learning, then I'll teach someone. So that was a core agenda behind that.
Did you have any inspiration from somebody else, like Cartoon Tester or somebody that you picked up inspiration from and did this, or
no, nothing.
It just happened?
It just happened.
So, which is your most famous, most viral post at Fundoo Testers?
Memes, there are many. I'm getting 20k likes, 50k likes.
On an average, what is the viewership?
On an average, LinkedIn post will be 500 likes.
Viewership?
So, viewership, impression.
You don't even know the number that big. And then how did you find your first customer there?
So till the time I have not approached any clients.
Okay.
So everything is coming on me.
Okay.
And then I'll give my price. If it works out, then otherwise I will not knock his door again.
Okay. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't happen, that's also okay. So, no, but what kind of customers came in? How did you know the first time to monetize it?
Monetized, so it was done within the first 8 to 9 months. My YouTube got monetized.
Okay,
and then I started making money from the YouTube. Okay, but by that time I was not having a marketing angle from different social media, and then after 6 to 8 months I have started building all the social media channels, Instagram, Facebook, and I believe I'm the only one available on the all the social media with good number of followers
on all platforms.
All the platforms.
And so when you started, you said there was no goal of monetization and others. Monetization happened.
Monetization goal was there.
Oh, it was there.
Some instinct was definitely there. Because I'm giving my time, then I should get something. So that was there. As a Gujarati.
Yeah. Okay. Initially on YouTube, how much would it pay?
So it's a buffer of $100. So once you will reach $100, you will get a payment.
Okay.
So it's the cutoff date is 21 or 22, I guess. So
of the particular month.
So on that day you should hit $100. You will get payment.
And how much impression should there be for it to reach $100?
What I can say is from 500 views you can make $1.
Okay.
So it depends on the length of the video, how many times advertisements are coming.
Okay. So, but you were able to start, YouTube monetization within 8-9 months. That's a really short period of time. When you started at that point, were there a lot of other people also who were building courses on YouTube?
By that time, there was only 4 to 5 famous YouTubers.
Okay, in software testing space.
Software testing.
And so you started doing that, but I'm not talking about just the YouTube monetization. I'm saying monetization as an overall. When customers came to you, when was the first time you thought, okay, this community, I can start monetization as well on the different lines? Like
I have
advertisement.
started with one company, so still I'm working with them.
Okay, they reached out saying that can we do this?
Yes, something like that. So we have started a barter collaboration, and then it went to these things. So from that, people will came to know that I'm doing marketing, and then people have started reaching out.
Okay. What kind of advertisements are there? Like, are they hiring posts more, or the awareness of the product?
Hiring I'm not doing.
Okay.
Product marketing, events marketing, but I should like the product.
Okay.
So the company coming, I'll review the product. If they are telling there is AI in my product, if I can see, then I'll do the marketing, because I have a long-term view. I don't want to like make money and then leave it. I don't have that vision.
Okay.
So if it is suitable, then yeah.
Got it. What is your long-term vision with respect to the community?
Yeah, so I'll build full-time Fundoo Testers. So I'll leave the job. So that is another 5 to 6 years goal in next 5-6 years. But we'll see.
So new people who would want to build, walk on that journey. If there's somebody who's already a tester, has done 7-8 years and wants to start on that journey, or has done a little bit here and there, but what is your message to them?
It is not easy journey, or you can, if someone is having intention to make money, it is not going to work out that way, because there is huge learning, and if you have that guts, then it is possible. Otherwise it is not possible, because again it is technical. So people, whenever they are switching or they wanted to learn, they will go to your YouTube or any other platform. It's not like entertainment every day, even night we'll open Instagram. Correct. Passion is needed.
So how many videos have you posted till this date?
No, tutorial wise, I have 2 good tutorials that is available in Hindi and English. So I'm focusing on both the language. I'll record a separate videos for that. With that, I have 250 videos approximately. So
250 videos.
Yeah, I'm not see, it's been 4 years, but still I'm not focusing on number of videos. I'm focusing on quality
of the video.
So whenever I have started 3 years back software testing tutorial, so I thought, who will watch what is a waterfall model and V model?
But there are a lot of people.
Yeah. And I have 150k, 130k views on those videos.
Yeah. I think it's initially when you start something, you have a lot of doubt, self-doubt, who would want to see all of it. But it is very important to just go through it. And 250 videos in 4 years is not a small thing. I'm sure if every video would have taken even 30 minutes of shoot, and then the editing work,
it is taking
no, I'm sure.
So initially I have to design the course.
Correct.
And then script writing whenever it is needed. Learning will be there. Then I'll record a video. Then I'll work on audio. I work on editing. I work on a branding, SEO, everything. So for one video usually taking 3 to 5 hours.
I'm saying, let's say if overall it takes say 3-4 days of short work every day. So for 5 days of work for 250 videos is 1,000 days worth of effort. 1,000 days is almost 4 years, 3.5 years, 3 years plus. So that's a huge, that means in the last 3-4 years you've every day worked on something related to this. And then it's not just the videos, right? It is also other content that you create, audio, video, just the image, text content. And as I said, you may be coming out with a newsletter as well. Doing all of that along with doing the best at your job. So it's a lot of work. So today, how much of your time goes in work and how much is outside?
So I start my day usually 7:38.
Every day?
Every day morning.
So wake up at 7:38?
No.
Start your work?
On screen.
Huh?
I'll come on a screen at 7:30 or 8.
Okay.
I wake up at around 6:30 within 1 hour. That's what. And then I start working from 8 o'clock till evening 8. Every day 12 hours, 11 hours, 12 hours, every day.
Since the last 4-5 years?
Yeah, and weekend also I have to work. So all the recordings I shoot during the weekend.
Okay. So then you have been working really hard for all these years.
Yeah. So after 8, I'll switch off my phones. No laptop, nothing. If new work will come, it will go to next day.
What do you do other than work today?
Other than work, I enjoy my life.
Like what kind of things do you do? You said do you do drawing and others? Do you still do that?
Drawing I used to do, but now I'm
away from it.
Yeah. So after NID, I not wanted to pick a pencil.
Okay.
So I cook very well.
Okay. You wanted to be a chef.
So whenever I feel demotivated or something, people will watch movies. I will cook something for my family.
Oh, nice. What is your favorite dish?
Anything from veg cuisine.
Okay. Like Gujarati, anything specific?
Gujarati, so undhiyu I make. My family like. Many dishes, Punjabi, paneer gravies, dal makhani, all the sweets.
So good for your wife.
Yeah.
Who all stays here with you here in Bangalore?
So me, my wife, my brother. He's also a tester. Okay. So he's also helping me in Fundoo Testers.
Nice.
And then my parents are coming and going.
Okay. Your dad still runs his business?
Yeah, business.
Okay. Long term, what's your goal? Stay here, go back, build your business?
Till the time I'm working for a software industry, I'll be in Bangalore.
And continue working on the Fundoo Tester thing?
Yeah, Fundoo Testers or maybe full-time job.
Got it. Great. How big an impact has Fundoo Tester has had on your personal brand as well?
Personal brand, so yeah, now everyone knows who is Nishant Gohel, who is behind the Fundoo Testers. So that is really helpful.
Has it helped you in any way, anywhere, in your job or any conversation you've had?
See, job, I have another mindset. So if I reveal that I'm managing Fundoo Testers, so people will have good positive feedback, some will I'll get some negative feedback from someone. So limited people in my team knows that I am running something like this.
Okay, got it. But I think the work ethic that you spoke of, the 12 hours a day, I don't think there are many people in the space who have spent that long a time for those many years. So you can do 12 hours, 13 hours, but you can do it for a year, 2 year max. But you're doing it continuously.
So if you want to achieve something, then there is no other choice, no other shortcut. Yeah.
You have done almost 10 years of work.
Not 10 years, close 8 years.
Including your business as well.
Yeah.
So overall, your work life, you've done 10 years now. And in this work life, you started with a business, then you did a job, and then along with the job, you've done some business.
Yeah.
What is your personal vision for yourself other than Fundoo Tester?
For myself, I wanted to live a healthy life and I'll do something for my family. So they should not have any problem. If they need something, I should be that much capable to provide everything, to fulfill my family needs. So that is my end vision.
Okay.
Live a healthy life and should have all the things.
Coming up early in your childhood, how was it financially?
Yeah, it was good.
So currently, whatever you're doing today in your life, do you feel you're having the same lifestyle as you had as you were, growing up, or you have a better lifestyle now?
I was having a decent lifestyle, but that was a village lifestyle. Now I have a city, that corporate life and all this stuff. But I didn't face any such level problems. In your work experience, given these 10 years, are you satisfied with what you've done, or you would have wanted to do something more? Yeah, so far I'm satisfied. Whatever I'm doing. Any regrets from the past, leaving Mulya early? Any such regrets? I have regrets. I was not able to clear NID exam. Otherwise, I will have another future. Yeah, it would have been a different space. And do you still think about it, NID? Sometimes, so that's why I stopped drawing. I'm not picking pencil. After 13, it's been 10 years. Yeah, or you're still not done any drawing. I go to that emotions. So, what would it take for you to go back and do it again? Because life is long, there are more things to do. No, I will not go, because retirement plan I wanted to do farming.
Oh, okay.
So for that
no income tax and farming.
From from today onwards, from these days I started working on that area as well.
Oh, nice. Okay. Have you bought something for yourself?
No. But
that's the goal.
I have full proof plan.
Okay. That going forward, that's what you're going to do. I think that's a good.
So it can be after 10 years or 15 years or 20 years, but we'll be there.
A lot of people talk about AI in development, testing, software, and others also. And I was going through a podcast on Twitter, somewhere said it would be, better for you to be a plumber than to be a developer in the US, because in US they make a lot of money, not in India. But what is your view about it?
See, the normal work will be there. Maybe responsibilities will change slightly, because what I see is most of marketing and hype. Someone is building a product based on the AI, so they are trying to sell. Someone is build a course on AI, they are trying to sell. That's what. Someone is selling a certificate, so they're creating a hype. Before AI, there was a hype of cloud, blockchain, everything. Still, many developers have no clue about a cloud. They have not worked on a blockchain, but they are earning decent money. They are satisfied with their job. Still, many developers are working on a PHP. So AI will come, it will help us, but it will not going to replace something drastically. And again, for example, let's say someone is building a product and they are going to have 20% feature based on the AI. What about rest of 80% area? Will be the same cloud or on-premises server, same UI will be there. They are going to use whatever, even ChatGPT also front end is there. So it's like a same technology.
Do you use any of the platforms, any of AI platforms? Or?
Yeah, I use ChatGPT a lot.
Okay, for generating code usually?
Code, day-to-day works, many purpose.
Ideas.
Yeah.
Do you, have you used any low-code, no-code automation platforms?
That also I used, but for work-wise, I have not worked on those platforms. But yeah, I have explored and I have good understanding.
And do they help?
Yeah, they will definitely help. The thing is, now backend is complicated, very complicated. Whatever we see on a UI, that is just a part of a 20 or 30%. The rest is a backend. So there are huge challenges backend side. So now what people are following testing pyramids, they are much getting into a unit level testing, backend test.
Shift left.
Yeah. So on top of that, they wanted to build end-to-end test, and we can easily leverage no-code automation platforms. And
because it's a back-end automation, it's easier to implement low-code.
Because most of the things, validations will get covered during the backend.
Yeah.
Okay, so UI, we have to make just end-to-end flow, and it is very easy and very quick to get.
Do you know of any tools that are helpful in that space that students should learn?
So I have fully explored one tool. I have created a tutorial and it's available on my YouTube.
What is it called?
Test Sigma.
Test Sigma.
Yeah, so that is nice tool. And apart from, I have explored 2-3 more tools.
Okay.
So I feel they are trying to do some big, and they are solving a problem.
Okay.
But how they are providing a generic solution, that is a one challenge. So still
there's a lot of work left to do.
Yeah.
So if let's say there's a functional tester who's done 4-5 years in testing already and now wants to learn more, is constantly facing problems, not able to get the momentum in learning automation through programming and others, would it be good for him to go learn how Test Sigma works and implement it?
That is very tough question, but I usually give advice to any newbie tester: be good in testing, be good in programming.
Okay.
So foundation has to be strong.
Okay.
Till you reach 4 or 5 years experience. After that, there will be very tricky, because you have to sum up all the experience and then you are moving to some other skill. So it is huge challenge. So till the time, if someone knows, then yeah, these things will be easy. No code learning or Selenium, Playwright. If someone has good understanding of programming, then everything is easy. There is no much challenge.
There's a lot of content available online, like on YouTube. There are a lot of people there on Udemy and others. For a person to learn software testing, so back in when we were graduating and others, there were very few resources available. You just go online, 1 or 2 places, read. So now that there are so many people, so much information, how do people find where to start and what structure to follow?
Automation.
Anything in software testing.
Anything in software testing. So I would say testing foundation should be strong. So they should
read. Within testing foundation also there would be a lot of things.
Yeah, a lot of areas. So which area they are working, they can start with that. They can read books. For deep knowledge, books is required. Any technical book or testing book or programming books, it is must. Because tutorial has some limitations. It will give you good understanding, but somehow books will get more sharpened.
So you do augment your tutorial learning with books as well.
Yeah.
Any book recommendation you have?
For Java, I have read Head First Java multiple times. I have read Head First book many. Design pattern I have learned. One James Gonsalves or something, Code Smell or something. That book I read. So that is important, reading a books, because that much deep level understanding it is not possible to get from the tutorial.
Do you still continue to read books?
Yeah, I read whenever I wanted to learn fundamentally and I wanted to get expertise in particular area. I prefer reading books.
How much of the work that you do at Fundoo Testers, right? For that you would have to do a lot of research, maybe read books also. Yes. How much of an impact that has had on your job as well?
So it will really help me. So whatever I'm learning, I can use on both the side. Can implement in my work new concept, or if I'm building a framework, I have detailed understanding, then I can enhance. So for that detail or deep level understanding needed, you can if you wanted to build any framework, anyone can build. Everything is available. ChatGPT, GitHub, free frameworks are available. But when you have to enhance, or when you stuck in some problem, that level expertise needed.
If you were to give a message to somebody on how to build a personal brand in one line, what would you say?
Have patience.
Okay,
that's all. Because it is time-taking process, and we cannot predict anything.
How do you measure actually whether the personal brand is built or not built yet?
You will get a feedback from the people. So I usually go to meetups, conferences. People don't know me who is Nishant Gohel, but everyone knows who is Fundoo Testers. What is Fundoo Testers?
Got it. Was it initially, did you intentionally do it? Not put your name, put a different name out?
So initially I started this YouTube with one more person.
Okay.
They're still with me, but not only my face is on social media.
Got it.
So that's why we have kept name as Fundoo Testers.
Got it. Great. I think it was great talking to you. See what happens when we speak with a lot of testers. A lot of conversation are focused on their testing work, jobs that they've done, what kind of work that they do. Very few times we get to meet people who have the business sense of it also. While they are in the job, but they have a lot of sense on the business side of it. This is the work that they do. This is the business impact of it. That's it. And it helps them test well. And very, very few times we meet people who have the business sense, have the job, and also have something running along with it.
So this soft skill, business skills, it is needed even if someone is not working as like me, Fundoo Tester I have. So after some level of experience, 8 years, 10 years, coding is again, you need to manage entire team. You need to get work done. You need to approach how business is going. Someone should have that vision.
Yeah.
So what that such skill needed.
Yeah. Great. It was nice talking to you, Nishant, and I'm sure a lot of people would get a lot of ideas through this, and I'm hoping that it helps all of them. I'm also hoping that the time that we spent was beneficial for you as well, and anybody who's part of this content. Thank you very much. Hope to see you again soon and have more conversations.
Thank you so much, Amit.
Thank you. Nice meeting you again.
Meeting.